want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
For vos souvenirs de la première saison, I'll tell you one team who probably remembers season number 1, and that is today's opponent, La Rochelle. Now, to be completely honest with you, the last time I remember saying La Rochelle's team name and we didn't play them was back in season 1. That's how much this team has become irrelevant, and that's how far they've fallen off the face of the earth. Bonjour everyone and welcome back along to Montpellier career mode, where today we take on the no-hopers, La Rochelle, the losers of down in 9th position, the team that once was good back in season number 1. Today we look to put the pain on La Rochelle and continue our journey towards that top 2 finish. Remember, today all we have to do is get a bonus point, and we slap Leon in the face and tell them to bugger off back down to 3rd place. We want to have a weekend off to keep ourselves fit and ready for those semi-finals. And seeing as that how is the situation, we have made a number of changes to our side. Of course, no Gomez has seen Eddie Benarus come into that front row, and he's got a new partner. We didn't want to risk Demba Bumba. You know how key he is. So Mohamed Begini comes in to that tight head side of the front row. The back row's got a little bit of a mix-up as well. Kamara's still there, Watson's still there, but Wadrago has come in, and a bit of a shift around. Placine's off to the bench, of course, and that has made room for Kamara to come in and swap around with Wadrago, who moves to number 8. Can't risk Tate, so on comes Merrick. Jeez, we can't risk Vinny in our backline either. So on comes Merrick, of course, Heron, Rati, Skinner, Vincent, Reece Samet, and Padavani. So the likes of Mapimpies, all those key guys, Lamape, I knew there was more than one. They're all missing. Malins is out. We're keeping things as safe as humanly possible. Now, this La Rochelle team, we've badmouthed them enough, but they do have a decent squad, probably from 6 down. If you take a look at it, Liebenberg, Whiteley, and Vito, very, very good players, but 5 and up, you know, the tight 5, the key aspect of a game of rugby, they suck. The rest of the team, though, is not too bad. Ehire West, Nathan Earl, we've got Jonathan Dante, Budden out there, Plisson, and Doolan. Decent squad from those positions out, but when you look through these guys, Hill, Bulgaratz, Herrera, decent player, Herrera, but he's about the only one. Tanguy, Wood in the second row together. I think we should do this team, but there's a bit of danger. Ehire West is one of those players that if he gets those little sewing machine feet stepping in the grass, we could be in trouble. Reference to the Lions tour of how long ago, goodness me, when he played for the Blues. Now I feel old. On the bench, they've got some decent players. Carballo is there, Aldridge is Skelton, Antonio, Preso, Bosch. Why are they all on the bench? I don't really know. Our team's about the same though. Our starters are all on the bench. Mapimpi, Malins, Bello, Placines, Capelli, Bumba, Setiano, and Bretts. We're going to stack bench as well, but let's see if these 15 can do the job first. Right, we're in the blue, of course. They're in the black and yellow. Only difference is we've got a bit of blue, they've got a bit of yellow. Both sides like the black, and why the hell not? Strong breeze here coming in the face of Brett Harris. Let's see if we can use that to our advantage and get this game underway. It is the final game of the regular season, and it is not the final game of Montpellier's season. It is, however, the final game of La Rochelle's, as they squandered their chance to be good, and they're way down the table with some good defence there. Sees them pinned down inside their own 22. My goodness, big turnover there. Down for Vanilla. Benarus, it's going to happen already, isn't it? Skinner tries to offload. Big turnover there as well. And shifted out to the right-hand edge. Plisson kicks away. And it sits up for Rick Sammers, who's been chased hard. Good tackle. Getting back there inside our own half. Now we got work to do. Heron holds it up. Benarus. What a pass. Finds Vincent. Oh, the ball was almost there. Merrick dives on the loose play. Reti's away to Heron. He's in a bit of trouble. Heron's hammered. And we'll shut this one down and put the scrum to effect. Wow. Okay. A little bit lucky there on a couple of occasions. La Rochelle looks like they've taken their words to heart. Big side-swiping tackle.
Crouch.
Liebenberg wasn't coming across there and putting in the big thumper.
Set.
But this is the La Rochelle side who've been decisively average throughout the season. Only 11 wins this year, 13 losses in the draw as well to go with it. Today, we'll make sure that that's not going to be their 12th win. Erasmus left-hand edge and Earl switches it back inside and Tanguy gets taken out. Belarus does very well. Vincent kicks it ahead and Ratigues is flying. Dolan comes across and he will easily win that race. Offloads nicely and a bit of room here for the kick away. And Ratteri does nicely to find a bit of grass. And Reece Savage, where's he going? What happened to him? What happened, Lewis? He just went scooting off onto the sidelines. Well, that's a shocker. Did he just lose his marbles and just think he's going to run home? Maybe we should sub him off. Well taken. In the middle of the line-outs. Straightening it up, there was Earl Nice. It gets on the outside. Bond out to the corner. Pinavani chases across. And it is La Rochelle who silenced the home crowd nice and early. What the hell happened to Lewis Rees-Zammit? That's what I want to know. Let's go back a little bit more than this replay. Because he just went into touch. That was a great little line there. Dante involved as well as Earl. And eventually out it goes. Von now does well. Numbers on his outside too. Unrequired. Good deception through the midfield. And the outside centre dots down for the only try. What is really concerning about this game so far is there is a lot of bloody yellow in this crowd. There's the conversion. Well, that nearly scuffed wide. And Piston makes the extra two. No goal kicking duties tonight. Lehigh West. I'm just surprised that so many La Rochelle fans have come to Montpellier. How far is it? This requires a Google search. Halftime Google search. La Rochelle to Montpellier. There's a try scorer. Thumped in the tackle. A good chase by Merrick. Now they look to use the forwards. Here's Dante again. Strong carrier of the ball. Good work though by the forwards, shutting it down quietly. Starts it off, West knocks it on. Picked up beautifully, and Skinner all around to the corner. Can he get alone? He does! He will do it! What a try from Skinner, and he puts them all on notice. That is pure skill from one of our real standouts of the bench reserves. Harvey Skinner not given the chances maybe he deserves. But look at this play, big tackle from Sally, picked up from Merrick, and when it looked like he was going to gun it for the corner, he steps inside, and Bryce Doolan goes cantering into touch, spraying arms and legs everywhere, and unable to stop the Harvey train. Now here is his English buddy, Brett Heron, two different players, brought at the same time into the club of Montpellier, and the impact they've had is quite astounding. We wanted to sharpen our bell depth. In the number 10 jumper, this man really has stood up this season, much more of a bench role. But I tell you what, Harvey Skinner really loves that midfield. It's a little short kick-off there. It's taken from Kamada at the back. Merrick fires it away to Brett Heron. Much more of your typical number 10 is Heron, whereas Skinner loves a bit of playmaking. Doolan takes it back up to Skinner. Dante is there, taking it in tow. Great tackle there, could be a turnover, flank quite another one. Ball goes to ground, now the challenge is to keep hold of it. We do nicely. Merrick is beginning, Vincent's inside. Great little offload to Watson. Can't quite pass one more. This is brilliant at the moment from Montpellier. With Delago, Heron, quick hands. Rees-Zammit again goes the wrong way. Can he beat the last defender? He does. One more fan and he was almost there. It's hard work at the back for Bryce Doolan tonight so far. With Delago. Oh, the pass. Going to Sally. Pinavani's up at the line. Skinner. He's got 8 players outside him. Heron going to the line. Goes to Vincent. And the try for Montpellier is picture perfect. When they get it right, it looks phenomenal. Merrick started it all off with a little rumble off the back, but it was these hands, the offloads, keeping the ball alive and trusting the outside support player. Unselfish from here and could have gone as south, but he knew he had Rattiz on the left. And of course, he had the try scorer Arthur Vincent right on his shoulder. A real team this one. Love seeing their teammates score just as much as themselves. And after 34 and a touch minutes, it is Montpellier who lead for the first time. A 7-point buffer. Just what they would have liked. It is 14-7 as we head towards half-time. You have to keep in mind, though, this is a Montpellier side missing a number of players, not only through injury, but also through rest and rotation. It is 3 players injured for the La Rochelle side, so they are also feeling the pain as here is Flanquart having a bit of a run. But none probably really too effective in the side. Here is Merrick. Gets a deft little touch away, and Rattiz says, I'll have a piece of that. Good chase on Doolan. And big tackle! And an injury to Bryce Doolan. That could be catastrophic for the La Rochelle side. Cinzelli will come on to replace him at fullback. And a bench stacked full of players capable of changing this game.
Crouch.
He's probably
Find.
not one of them. They are, of course,
Set.
missing Dan Norton. 17 Spurry on this team racing out on the wing. Oh, turnover for Montpellier. Now Merrick takes them on. Oh, terrible pass. Skinner gets away to Reece Sammett. Reece Sammett goes through them all. Away out wide to Arthur Vincent. The chase is on. Has he got the legs? Vincent does. And the tackle of Earl. Arthur Vincent grabs a double. All created from the scrum turnover. Merrick almost did it too much. Poor pass to Skinner. But once it got out wide, the pace of Reece Sammett, too sharp, too fast, and the determination on the face of Arthur Vincent, you cannot replace that. He looks amped for tonight's game. And to be fair, he's battling for that starting position in those playoffs as well. There's a slender chance we may see Rollhark right at the end. Very unlikely, but it's still a hope. Until that time comes, of course, Arthur Vincent is right up there with a possibility of getting that starting position. And the number 13 jumper alongside La Marpe. There is the halftime buzzer. Cinzelli makes his way off after coming off an injury replacement. He's not touched the ball yet. Wow, this is a good half from Montpellier. 21 points to 7. It was a big stuff up from Lewis Reece Sammett that saw La Rochelle pretty much gifted their try. But since then, it's been one-way traffic and some beautiful traffic as well. You love to see the sports cars racing down the freeway. That is exactly what Montpellier have offered the fans tonight. Some great tries and some big plays by our forwards at the breakdown as well. We've had more possession, more territory, and we've also risked our arm a little bit with those handing errors. All in all, though, it is the turnovers that are really doing the job for us tonight so far. And who do we credit that to? Kamada, Watson, Wadrago, having a stormer of a night, the veterans, especially Kamada and Wadrago. No Placines, no problem. But we will keep resting him for the rest of the game. Up we go, it's Beginye. What a take there by the big prop. Merrick spots a little bit of space and room, turns and drills it away. Reece Sammett racing across. Earl didn't see that one coming, and it finds touch. What a kick from little Merrick. He's having a great game so far. Called in, of course, in the place of what normally where Palag would be coming in. Well, just taken nicely to the front from Tangai, and now they'll swap it out wide before finding Plisson, who puts his boot to it. Petavani gets it on the weak bounce, and he goes straight to contact. Loses the ball as well. Big chance out for La Rochelle. What a bust away from Herrera. Heron's in the back. Pass is sticking now for La Rochelle. Breaking through is Wiley. Just taken down. Supporters there. And on the have scored some brilliantly beautiful tries. That play from Herrera, outstanding. Dante involved, back inside to Whiteley. He straightened things up, got the back towards the middle of the pitch, botting out the final pass. And EIOS, we know he can get those little legs stomping towards the line. It does score some critical, timely, and very sweet tries as well. For not only this La Rochelle side, we've seen them for Auckland and the Blues plenty of times as well. This game is becoming a little bit closer than I'd like, to be completely honest with you. The conversion there from Plisson is good, and the lead is cut back just to the 7 points. 21-14. Now we do have the wind at our back, which is something we need to use. We've got the lead. Let's put the pressure on La Rochelle. Great chase there. Reece Ammett runs the right way this time and makes them pay. Down the short side, Tango again. Can't get through, some solid defence. Herrera looks out wide, and this is a great ball to Dante once more. Great offload to Bodnout, and just about gets away. Watson with a great last-ditch tackle. Makes another one to boot as well. Pick and go, Vito. Now it's again, Bodnout breaks the line, away from Beginyi he goes. Pittavani's got to run. It's Plisson running up against Reece Ammett. Pittavani, he gets away from Reece Ammett. Oh, knocked on from Earl. It was a try, the gimmiest of tries for Nathan Earl. And breathe a sigh of relief. Pittavani and Reece Ammett collectively almost didn't stop that try.
Bind.
What a ridiculous play there.
Set.
From the right wing of Plisson. Oh my goodness me. We were almost in a massive amount of trouble. Oh wait, Dargo's been smoked there. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Merrick, you're on it, my lad. Get a kick away. He does, nicely. He chased it too. Over the head of, what's his name? Sinzelli. He's lifted behind. Reece Ammett flying up. Oh, he can't quite get a toe to it. He's up though, Reece Ammett. Don't know what Sinzelli was doing. He ran the wrong way. It's kicked away poorly this time from Wood. But Drago picks it up. Again, good hands. Down for Fanor, way to Skinner. Oh, that's a shocker. And it's picked up from EIOS. Room on the right. If they go that way quickly, we are in trouble. What a dummy there from Hill. Just about threw it all the way up the hill. Still room and space on the right. They go to the open side. There's a nice little play here from Liebenberg. They are getting way too close to our line. Even though it's still 50 metres away, it's a massive concern at the moment. The way they break the line easily, they get it out wide, and again, beaten. Dante gets away behind the defensive line, cuts it back inside. We've got to shut down EIOS. Beats one. Oh, what a pass! And Earl holds on this time. Nathan Earl the try, and wow! I mean, I got nothing else. This passage of play from La Rochelle has been world class. Outside channels finding too much space for Dante. And then Reece Ammett poor on defence again. Last time we got away, Earl knocked it on. Today, this time, not so lucky. We're going to have a tie ball game, my friends. And here I was, happy as a little jolly man with plenty of alcohol in his belly, loving life. Now, we've got to work hard. Actually, now we've got to make changes. Let's do it. 13 minutes to play. Who's going to be the hero for La Rochelle? No, not for La Rochelle. For Montpellier. Oh, God, have I just put the knockers on us. Right, Placines. Well, our back row's been good, hasn't it? But we will get Placines on. Let's boost it up there. We will... Oh, do we bring on all the big guns, Demba Bumba? Go on, then. Go on. Beginning's been good. Bello. On you come. Heron's been good as well, but Bello comes in. And, of course, Malins and Mapimpi. Malins at 12. Skinner's been good. So's Vincent. You know what? Let's take off Padavani. And Reece Ammett, defensively, has been garbage. Let's take him off. And let's bring on the King. Wow. We've just gone full on swap out everyone we possibly can. All the good players are back, and La Rochelle have forced the respect out of this Montpellier side. Good tackle, Ratis. Get there, lads, get there. Oh, that's a penalty, ref. Right, oh, another big shunt from Liebenberg. Turnover, Watson. Ratis. Don't know where he's going, but run straight, my boy. Turnover, back to La Rochelle. And they break out. Bodnell once more. And another missed tackle. Belarus lead the charge. It's going to be away. The try for La Rochelle. Oh, it's heartbreaking. It is absolutely heartbreaking. Bodnell has killed us. Why was the front rower defending on that outside? Bodnell's just too good. Reece Samet is an absolute pile of trash defensively. Who was it? Oh, it was Belarus. Oh, poor Belarus. Yeah, Cap, I'll defend on the wing. Don't expect me to run. What an unbelievable game. La Rochelle may win this one. Uh-oh. Oh, Poisson! What a kick! Golden to watch. Curls it perfectly. From the right-hand post, right between the sticks. Here's the changes. I was making these changes because I thought, yes, this now is the time for these guys to come on, break the deadlock. Well, have I got news for myself? We've got a lot more than a deadlock to break now. We've got to get ourselves back in the game. Kick just goes a little bit too far. Get up. Turnover, Watson. Go to Sally, Belarus. He's still there, Vincent. He's in. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, there was players on my outside.
Advantage.
Oh, that's a great break there. Again, it's the hard work of Montpellier. Let's go back to schedule. Turnover.
Advantage.
The knock on. This time we'll set the scrum. My word. Ehio West is involved. Big tackles all over the place. I couldn't keep up with the play. Mapimpi had the chance. A great tackle. Plasson, man of the match. No doubt about it. But that break from Vincento went the wrong way. And it cost us. We need a bonus point. Oh, we've been smoked off the ball. Oh my God, I can't believe what's going on here. Oh, what a play from Poisson. He's put it in touch and it's all over. La Rochelle, take a bow. That has been an amazing second half of rugby. Dante and Bodenout have been just sublime. We forgot how to play rugby. We brought on the stars, but it was too little too late. Our decision-making went south. Everything went to crap. But let's go back to the start of this matchup. Not the part where I said that La Rochelle were irrelevant, because, hey, eat that humble pie. But no, the part where we only needed a bonus point to definitely secure ourselves above Lyon. We got that. We don't need to worry about a mathematician coming in and working out all those stupid numbers. We've done enough. We've lost within 7. In a game that we led 21-7, I don't know how we've not got the win. Skinner, 1 try. Vincent, the other 2. That is the midfield 3. West, Earl, Bodenout, Plasson, all with 1 apiece. The 10, the 2 wingers, and the outside centre. How good was Bodenout tonight? He was just so good to watch. Beating players with acceleration, just impossible to stop. Jules Poisson off the tee, flawless as well, 4 out of 4. We dominated possession and territory at the break, but La Rochelle comes storming back into the game. Great tries, great team, just great everything. And they were just too good in the second half for us tonight. We could not fire a shot to get ourselves back in the game. 100 points would have been really, really nice to see next to Montpellier's name. Unfortunately, we have fallen just short. Our 5th loss of the season. But like I said in the video, we did enough to beat these chumps Lyon, 97 points. Montpellier, 98 points. Clermont, they're just too good. But look at this though, 14 straight wins. They are the form team of the competition right now. How about this though, La Rochelle down at 9th. That was their 12th win. What a game it was. They really were unstoppable in that second 40 minutes. And as good rugby is to see, it's a bit crap set against your team, but still, La Rochelle played some fantastic, accurate sort of rugby that you like to see the AI actually play out. So take nothing away from that team, but let's be honest, their season's over, and who really cares? Because next episode, brace yourself for this. You thought Clermont were the team that would be scared to face. Well, no, we've had the week off, of course. And we face Lyon. A team that's beaten us in 2 of our last 3 games, and many, many more times than that as well throughout the seasons. Let's take a look at how the playoffs have gone down. Of course, we got the week off because we finished in the top 2 alongside Clermont, who have already booked their place in the grand final. That is a bit scary. Lyon, though, did the job easily against, let's be fair, full credit to Asian to actually get into the playoffs. A team that's normally crap, alongside Stade Francais, picking themselves up, getting to the quarterfinals, and then getting thumped. 42-17 for Toulon and 29-13 for Lyon. That sees Clermont and Toulon for the first semi-final, 36-19. What they dealt out against Stade slapped them back in the face for the semi-finals. Now, that game right there is bloody scary. Lyon and then Clermont, 2 teams who I think we don't have a winning record against currently. So that is scary. That's next episode though. Of course, we've got players back in the starting team. Injuries. Let's take a look at who might be. Oh, come on. One day. Gomez will miss out. Bottier's still a week away. These guys see us next season. If there is a next season, if we do win the top quarters, is it series over? That will be our 2 big accomplishments achieved in the one season. Or, if we fall short, do we go again, focusing only on the top 14? Let me know your thoughts on those questions as we get through the playoffs. But I will see you all next time for Lyon. Boy, oh boy. We are at home, of course. We did finish the better in the ladder. But are we good enough to make sure we get to the final? I'll see you for that game. But until then, thanks for watching as always, and take care.